So at the start of September 2021, I rode the Deloitte Ride Across Britain, which is a bucket list ride from Land's End to John O'Groats, 970 miles, full length of Great Britain, and I was doing it for a charity called 1625 Independent People. I'm just at the services having picked up my bike, and I've put together a highlight video of my ride. The donations that everyone's been giving have absolutely smashed my fundraising target, and it's been an incredible motivation for me during training and the ride, but more importantly, it's going to make a massive difference to young people who've had a tough start in life getting back on track. So a huge thanks again for everyone's donations. Well, I hope you enjoy the next 15 minutes or so, the highlights of this ride, this amazing event, and you'll get an insight into what went on and some of the weirder moments from on and off the bike for me. So enjoy and cheers. Here we go, right at the start.
Might be you, might not be you. Yes, it is you. Anyway, there you go. I'll send this on to you today. Cheers, mate.
So, about 90 miles in to 105 miles now. As you can see, in Devon, it's gorgeous day now. Legs are feeling all right. I'm trying to keep the pace sensible, but a couple of times I've got carried away, but doing all right. Well, a few K on, boring slog of a climb, legs are getting a bit tired. It's basically a main road, low point of the ride, checked in. So end of day one, pretty knackered. Actually legs feel all right now. I've eaten, had a nap. Slightly longer but less hilly tomorrow, ending on home roads in Bath, rider briefing, and then having a nap. So catch you later. Day two, another fast misty start. See how it goes. Uphill. Hill of note. Still on the hill of note. It's pretty tough over the quantox. Can't even speak. It's been a weird day so far. Mainly downhill, mainly pretty misty, but quite a lot of drags in between. Picked up a group. Just been good on the flat, but they're a bit faster than me in the hills, so they're disappearing. It's a wave. So, RAB day two done. Felt pretty good actually. It was nice to ride some flat roads, finishing in Bath, so home roads as well. Yeah, really good. Rode with some people. It's really nice to get some support on the roads as well. John and Jane, Jock, Liz at the end as well. So thanks for that. Yeah, getting into a bit of a routine. I'm going to talk about that a bit later in the week, but right now I need to eat. Again. Day four. Gives a wave. Day four. It's one of the things with riding and following signs is you can get super disorientated. And I've got to say, I've got absolutely no idea where I am. It's kind of cool, you just don't know. At any stage, you just could be anywhere in the country, so. Wye Valley, lovely. Hey, end of day three. Legs were pretty heavy at the start, but they warmed up on the climb out of Chepstow and then felt pretty good after that. Rode with three guys and it was really quick most of the way. We kicked on a few of the climbs at the end, which was good fun, but I think I might pay for that tomorrow, but it's part of it. Saw mum and dad on the route as well and at the finish, which was awesome. Dropped off some good supplies. And that's about it really. It's been stunning. It's really hot. It's going to be hot again tomorrow. flat day, so might get a sore back. Day 4. It's not that bad.
Thank you, cheers, guys. Thank you.
Right until the cows come home.
153361.
Traffic. It's a bridge.
Oh, day 2, lads. Even busier today. Sent 15 or more emails. I got the cafe once. 1 coffee. What? No. I was vlogging. Yeah. Smashed it.
So now I'm a professional cycling influencer with my own parody show. I'm getting a lot of questions about the sport, like nutrition, recovery routine, the equipment I'm using, that sort of thing, who my sponsors are. Something that no one's interested in is how I maintain my tan lines, so I thought I'd talk about that. Any cyclist worth their salt takes their tan lines very seriously, and there's a few things you can do to make sure they're sharp as possible. The first thing is always wear the same kit. The second thing is to only ride in the sun, just so they don't really fade. And if you're really serious, what you can do is apply masking tape and put sun cream on the white areas, just to make sure that if your clothes do move, there's no sort of blurring of the lines. Now, if I show you my tan lines, what you'll see is a little bit of blurring. In a second, you might just see that. I've let my guard down. I wore different tops. Day 4. Pretty flat day. It was meant to be cruisy and quite easy, but ended up chasing down some groups after being held up in the traffic. So see if I pay for that. It's really hot. That's about it. I'm going to go and eat. Go again. Day 5. Rush hour. By myself. It's hard. Oh my god. It's the actual winners of the Tour de France. Can't believe it. Kendal, home of the mint cake. Well, that's a really hard day. I just want to lie down and eat, but I've got my RAB to do today, so like every day. Oh. Bags in the tent. Computer on charge. For a hard day Friday.
That was a very long 105.
Okay,
wasn't it? I've got a bloke called Lyndon who's absolutely.
I've eaten. Now it's time for a shower. Now it's time to make my bed. Anyone who knows me well knows that I'm an incredibly organised person, and therefore I've got all my separate bits of kit in different bags. Looks like it's going to rain tomorrow, so I need my coat out of this one. It's in it somewhere. Ah, no, this one.
Tom, you alright, mate?
Bed's made, ample space for a 6'6" man. Now I'm going to charge my phone. One of the key things I've worked out about this is that with everything being dotted around a big area, you kind of need to plan the things you need to take and the order you do things based on where they are. So you've kind of got, I'm at my tent. We've got the finish and bikes a mechanic just there, catering, showers, toilets, some other stuff for people who paid a lot more. So you can end up doing lots of extra miles if you get it wrong. Time for a nap. Day 5, planned to not go too hard, but ended up going max effort over Shap, which was pretty fun. Came 5th fastest on the day, including getting held up at a traffic light, so pretty happy with that. But I'm knackered, so hopefully I'll be alright tomorrow. Oh, where's my toothbrush? It's day 6 and it's glorious! Give us a wave! Lance Armstrong once said, it's not about the bike, but what he really meant was, it's in a large part down to drugs. And for me, as someone who doesn't do loads of performance enhancing drugs, bike riding is, at least in some part, about the bike. So let's have a look at my bike. So that's day 6 done. 2/3 the way through now. Rode into Edinburgh today, or Scotland, near Edinburgh. Spent quite a lot of time on A roads, which meant also a lot of the time was single file going flat out, which is probably efficient, but not the most interesting. Tomorrow's quite a big climbing day, so we'll see how that goes. Day 7. The 4th bridge and the Cairngorms are looming. It's going to be a big day. Just popping over the Firth of Forth on the 4th bridge. So I think the bridge to my left is the 3rd bridge, and the one to my right must be the 5th. I love bike pipes. Tube change 101 going on here.
That's on the left, that's on the thing, that's it.
Good. Let's just get it flat. Textbook. Approaching Glenshee Pass. Big climb coming up. Glenshee. These guys are going to drop me like a stone on that road. It's going to be fun. Last going of the day. Legs are in bits. And you can see it all laid out. Last summit of the day. Down now for dinner. Cannot wait. So day 7's done. It was a really big mountains day. Went really hard on the first big climb again, trying to chase some climbers. And paid for it a little bit later on, but generally pretty happy. Definitely fatigue setting in now. I dropped my phone at about 40 miles an hour on one of the descents, but luckily I was able to enlist some wild campers to help me find it again, which is great, and it still works fine, so dodged the bullet a little bit there. That's about it. Now I'm going to go to bed. It's day 8 out of 9 and it's raining and we're going up a 20% hill straight away, so it's going to be fun. Check this beauty out, 20%, here we go. Top of the left, it's raining, That's steep. Thoughts?
That was fucking immense, mate.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, Scotland. It's a cracking bridge. Joe loves the bridge. He absolutely loves the bridge. So that was day 8. Steep climb, rolling roads, saw Liz in Inverness, and then bleak headwind towards the end. So really hard, lots of people suffering, very tired. Last day tomorrow. Can't believe it, really. What's it like riding a bike with Tom?
He's an absolute axe murderer.
Oh, that's nice.
Loads of fun, but pulled my legs off.
Day 9 of 9. Can't believe it's ended. So, midges are dicks. It's a wave! Cheers, Barry. It's the premium service from the chaperones here. We've hit the north coast. Really stunning road, winding up sort of the middle of the top of Scotland. Amazing. Mid-Armageddon at the feed stop. So we got out of there, built up a big group, and this coast road just seems to be up and down, up and down, up and down. So you need to be careful not to overdo it. And I've seen a lot of people really hurting, so sort of help some people out along the way as well. It's awesome though, so cool. Ben, what's it like riding with Tom Maisie?
I mean, it's been a bit of a chore, to be honest. He's always sitting at the back, and we're up the top of the hill, sitting there waiting for him for ages, and he's got a pretty shit chat. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the end, to be honest.
Yeah, some things you just can't get over too soon, can you really?
Indeed.
Yeah, fair.
Exactly.
All right. Stunning views.
Yeah. Look at that there. That looks like the Isles.
Yeah.
Orkneys? Yeah, Orkneys.
Dan, what's it like being a tent neighbour with Tom Maisie?
Well, my name's David, so
Oh,
yeah, you get your name wrong.
that is awkward. Just 100 miles, not much land left. 5 to go. Great Britain, complete it, mate. Done it. Oh, it's pretty good.
William Hamilton.
What's it like riding a bike with Tom Maisie?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just the smell that does me in.
Tom, what have you learned from riding with a rider like Tom Maisie?
Well, I've got to start bringing some EpiPens out because you're allergic to taking a turn on the front.
Yeah, well, every day's a school day. What's it like riding a bike with Tom Maisie?
Well, so I've been riding with Tom for about 800 miles now, up the entirety of Great Britain, and I have seen no scenery whatsoever, because all I have seen is one huge arse sat in front of me, blocking everything around me. What a treat.
Tom Webster, what's your impression of Tom Maisie?
Yeah, so I was used to being the only Tom, the only tall Tom in a cycling group,
Yeah.
but then Tom Maisie came along and he's actually taller and better at cycling than me, so yeah, he's a bit of a dick.
Fair. That is fair. We've had a lot of comments saying that, yeah. So, day 9 done. Yeah, bit of a come down. And someone's just taking the piss out of me. Just wanted to say a massive thanks to everyone who's sponsored me along the way. There's been a few tough moments where I've run out of energy or the legs just haven't been there, and I really, really appreciate it, and the money's going to a great cause. So thanks for all your support, and yeah, back to normal life now, I guess.